Karen Charbonneau, Saratoga Home Team and the Miranda Real Estate Group. I'm here with Joe Pennell. Joe, how are you today?
Good, thank you.
Good. Joe's with the Disabled American Veterans, and we're here to talk about flags today, and for a lot of homeowners and business owners, some of the etiquette of flags. So, Joe, please tell us about the appropriate time of the day to fly a flag, and is it appropriate to fly it at night?
Well, the flag can be flown 24 hours a day if properly lit. The important thing to remember is not to ever fly the flag in the dark. So if you have a place where you can put a spotlight on the flag, then it's quite fine to leave it up all of the time. If you do not have a place to light it, then you would want to take it down at dusk.
Okay. So if you don't have a spotlight or light on the flag, dawn to dusk, and if you do, 24/7 is fine.
Correct.
Okay. All right. We also spoke a little bit about other flags, like if people have a flag of their nationality or just another flag, and what's appropriate for the American flag and another flag?
Depending on the flag, if it's the flag of another country, then the American flag should be flown the same height as flags of any other nations. The flag should be all of equal size. And if you're flying it on say on the front of your house, when you're looking at your house, the American flag should be on the left and all of the others to the right of it.
Okay. Okay, great.
If you're flying like the state flag or any other flag, then those should be flown slightly below the American flag.
Okay, but not on the same pole?
Not on the same pole.
Okay.
The only flag that would belong on the same pole as the American flag is a POW MIA flag, which should be flown below the American flag.
Okay, great. What other etiquette? Now, we had spoken if you're hanging a flag outside or inside even, but if you're hanging a flag, what's appropriate for hanging a flag?
So when you're using the flag as like a banner, whether it's mounting on a wall or whether for a parade your local community is putting it above the street, then the blue star field should be facing as close to north as possible, and if a north direction isn't possible, then it should be facing the east.
Okay. So north or east, whatever's closest.
Right. So you basically
so right
have a
now we
circle.
have north is this way, and east is over here. We would want the blue stars to be
somewhere
in that
range.
direction.
Correct.
In that direction. Okay. So it's not necessarily, because typically when you look at a flag, you typically see the stars to one side, and that may not be the correct way.
Right. It's a misconception. Most people believe that the flag the star field should be on the left, because when you look at a flying flag, you're always used to seeing it on the left-hand side from nearest to the pole.
Right.
But when you're suspending it as a banner, it's more important to make sure that the blue is going in the northward direction.
Okay. All right. And then proper disposal of the flag.
So disposal or retirement of a flag is commonly done by a lot of the veteran service groups.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you do have one that needs to be retired and you don't feel like you could do it justice, bring it to your VFW. I believe every VFW post will accept the flags. Most American Legions, most of the Elks Lodges that I'm aware of will also accept the flags for a proper retirement. Now, if you do want to do your own flag retirement, the appropriate way to do it is to fold it in the American flag fold, which is to fold it in half lengthways twice, and then roll it into the triangle fold.
The way that most people would have seen it, the way I've seen it on television.
Right, the way we see it presented.
Right.
And once it's folded in the triangle, then you would want to start a fire that was large enough to be hot enough to fully incinerate the flag. Okay. And during the incineration, you would stand at attention. Those who are veterans, those who are scouts, would salute the flag. It's not uncommon to give pledge allegiance to the flag during the incineration of the flag. Once it is completely incinerated and turned into ash and cooled down, then the ashes of the flag will be buried. If you're retiring more than one, if you need to retire more than one flag, you would do one at a time. You would never bundle them together.
Oh, interesting. Okay, never knew that. Great. Well, Joe, appreciate the information about flags, especially with Flag Day upon us. So thank you for everything that you do for the Disabled American Veterans. With Joe Pennell. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Karen.